Alright gang, just like I promised, we are gonna do a Blue Eyes White Dragon test hands. Thank you so much for showing support earlier on in the videos and giving likes and subscribing to this channel. The Blue Eyes profile actually took off and is doing pretty well right now in the TCG. I have made few changes since then, and I'll keep upgrading this deck or making changes as we go. But until then, yeah, this is what the deck looks like, and I'm gonna show you guys some lines that you can practice on your own, and then see how you like it and make some adjustments. As always guys, don't forget to smash that subscribe button. Let's get up to 6,000 subscribers. That'd be nice. I don't mind. But as always, I like to make this content. You guys obviously enjoy to consume this content. So here we are. Alright, now that we have shuffled the deck, we're going to place it. We're going to go ahead and draw our first 5 cards. Let me make enough room here. First card is Majesty of White Dragon. Some people don't like to see this in hand. I don't mind. It's not a bad going first card. We are gonna go into our Maiden. We're gonna draw our Buster Whelp, Ash Blossom, and Destruction Sword of Memories. Now, a lot of you are gonna ask, wow, we drew Destruction Sword, we are screwed. Actually, you are not. So this is actually not as bad as drawing 2 Buster Bladers. So obviously you're gonna start off by normal summoning Whelp. You're gonna activate Whelp's effect. You're gonna go. I'm gonna place these at the bottom so I have enough room to play here. Whelp's effect will get you the trap card. The one that really counts, and that will be the prologue. Okay. So once you got the prologue, you're gonna keep it in hand. You're gonna go ahead and link this boy away. You're gonna bring out your Link 1, Spirit. Spirit's effect gonna activate. It's gonna get you a copy of your Mausoleum. Mausoleum of White. Mausoleum of White, after you add it to your hand, you're gonna activate it. You're gonna go ahead and activate the effect, targeting your Blue Eyes links to send the Blue Eyes from your deck to your graveyard. Now, from here, make sure you activate Maiden effect first before you activate the Blue Eyes effect. That way she's slide in the graveyard. So Maiden's gonna activate and it's gonna send itself to the graveyard to set what do you call it? The continuous trap from your deck face up to the field. The True Light is now set. And then you're gonna immediately activate True Light effect to set your copy of Wishes, right? So Wishes is actually going to enable you to, you're going to activate it. You're going to pitch for cost Destruction Sword because you don't want to see that card in your hand. And that's going to go ahead and add you a Light Tuner, which can be a Veiler, and a copy of a spell card that mentions Blue Eyes, which will be your Roar. Okay? So your hand is looking pretty nice. You have an Ash Blossom, you have a Roar, but we're not done yet. We're going to go ahead and activate the effect. Oh, I did add Veiler, huh? If you don't, actually, instead of Veiler, let's go ahead and add the Sage. That'll be the right move. Sorry, we're gonna add the Sage instead, because we can get to the Veiler again. You're gonna activate the effect, you're gonna send it to the graveyard as cost, you're gonna special summon a Blue Eyes from your grave. That'll trigger Maiden to come out. From here, you're gonna go ahead and Synchro Summon into a copy of Spirit. Okay, now that Spirit is out, you're not, by the way, this deck is not afraid of Nib, simply because we already have some sort of interruption during our opponent's turn and the lock. You're gonna go ahead and commit your second normal summon. It's gonna be your Mage. Mage is gonna grab you an effect Veiler, which is pretty nice. And then you're gonna go ahead and activate Roar. Roar will bring a Blue Eyes from your deck. And it's important to bring out a Blue Eyes from your deck and not the Jet Dragon, because the Blue Eyes in the grave makes your trap card a little more powerful. You're gonna go ahead and synchro away this for another Spirit Dragon. Now that you have both Spirit Dragons effect, you can both activate their effects simultaneously. You're gonna bring out Blue Eyes Ultimate Spirit Dragon first, and then you're gonna go ahead and bring out your copy of Crimson. So once Crimson comes out, it's going to target the Spirit to bounce itself back. And now you have something called Stardust Cypher Dragon. So Divine Dragon actually protects your monsters from destruction. All your cards by destruction once. And it's a monster effect negate and pop on the field as well. So it's pretty strong. It has a 4000 attack, 4000 defense. And then this boy right here by himself is a Omni Negate on the field. So right now that's what you have set up. And then you have 2 interruptions in hand. You have this trap card that you're going to send, that's a target 2 pop. And then you have Prologue that you're going to set as well. And then you're going to pass the turn back to your opponent. At the end phase, this would usually get destroyed, but Cypher will protect him from being destroyed. So now you can keep your Omni Negate and your Monster Negate on the field. So now that your opponent's turn is activated, you're going to go ahead and activate Prologue. You're going to send a Destruction Sword card and a Buster Blader from your deck to the graveyard. So you're going to send Buster Blader to the grave, and then you're going to send a Buster Whelp to the grave. Because this card is always counts as a Buster Sword card. And then during the same phase, you're going to go ahead and activate the Trap card effect to banish itself. And by the way, these things are all costs. So you're going to go ahead and banish this, non-target, so they can't interact with it directly. And now you're going to go ahead and bring out Buster Dragon, and you're going to bring out your lock. So now your lock is live. So what you have on the field now is you have an evenly matched prevention, right? You have a pop, you have a negate. This usually, like, your opponents will scoop here. And then you have a protection in the graveyard. You know what, now that I think about it, we didn't activate the wishes to protect the Blue Eyes monster, but I don't think it's needed at this point. But yeah, so that's our end board here, with incredible follow-up, whatever it might be. Another Maiden. What I'm trying to tweak here is probably the ratios of which I'm running. I see a lot of lists that run only one Buster Blader. If you draw that, then you're kind of in trouble, right? Because that's something that you cannot send. I mean, there's no other way to send it from deck to grave unless you somehow return it. So that's why I have to play 2. You can run the Destruction Sword Buster Blader if you want. I'm running this version because I'm just a sucker for the old school. So the deck is now shuffled. We're gonna go ahead and draw. See how consistently we draw in the cards that we need. Yeah, Imperm. Another Destruction Sword of Memories and the Blue Eyes. This hand is terrible, but it's still playable. Because you normal summon, you activate effect. If it gets Impermed, that's fine. You're gonna go ahead and add a copy of... I mean, worst case scenario, we can say it'll get Impermed. Usually people don't interact with this because they don't know what it does. You're gonna send it away. You're gonna bring this out. You're gonna activate its effect to add a copy of Mausoleum, which will you activate then. Okay, Mausoleum will go ahead and target your Blue Eyes and send another one to the graveyard. Not a whole lot of options here. You can tag this out, bring a Blue Eyes from your hand onto the board. You can summon Veiler in here. It's up to you. I would do the same thing. And then you can just probably either go into Seals. Oh, sorry, not Seals. You can go into just one Spirit Dragon and basically pray. So that's like a horrible hand, you know, but Spirit Dragon has the flexibility to pop back row if you need to be, or just bring out an Omni Negate on the field, which is still pretty strong considering how badly we opened this hand. So yeah, the deck definitely struggles with consistency. If you want to improve the consistency, you can run the Lordy Lord package, which I think actually what I'm trying to experiment is that Para-Iris map. I think that one will help the consistency of the deck as well, because you're always going to be able to search Sage. So let's see if we get a better hand this time. That's already looking better. See, one Buster Blader in hand, a draw, a Whelp, and double Whelp. I might cut this one to 2 as well, because it's all searchable. So the question is, what's more important? I think Maiden pitch to set is like, you can't really interact with that. So you're going to go ahead and place True Light, and then True Light effect will place as well, right? So you're going to keep this on here. So this is where it gets like tricky, you know? This is where they have to decide what they want to interact with. You're going to normal summon Whelp. They either interact here or here, right? So you're going to Whelp effect it. This engine is really strong, by the way, guys. And then from here, you're gonna go Link 1, Effect, Mausoleum. Mausoleum will go ahead and target to send the Blue Eyes. Tribute itself, bring out the Blue Eyes, bring out the Maiden. And then you're gonna go ahead and go into your usual lineup. And we're basically gonna end up on the same board here, guys, because the deck is just that consistent. You can go ahead and normal summon this guy again. You're gonna go ahead and activate this. You can pitch the Buster Blader. Actually, you don't need to summon him. Buster Blader, pitch. Add this and the Sage. Sage can normal summon itself again, which will give you a Veiler. And then from there you go activate this, bring out the Blue Eyes from your deck. And then go into another Spirit. Another tech card that works in here is the Trishula, which is pretty nasty during an opponent's turn. So basically this is your set, and then you're gonna go ahead and bring out the Omni Negates and bring out the lock again. So yeah, guys, I know this is gonna be like a fast 12-minute video. I didn't want to expand too much because the combo is very linear though flexible. So, and it's pretty strong and it's hard to interrupt because you got to time it correctly, otherwise you won't know where to hit here. But this deck did really well for me in locals. I did end up losing to Labyrinth. Labyrinth was pretty nasty. It's kind of hard. He evenly matched my board, and usually I would have protection, but he when I tried to take the Spirit out to tag out for the Ultimate Spirit for Omni Negate, he impulsed me, and then that negated the special summon, and then he just evenly matched my whole board, and then yeah, that was the end of it. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna be obviously expanding on this deck. I love Blue Eyes. Blue Eyes is like one of my favorite archetypes of all time. This was my deck when I first returned to Yu-Gi-Oh! And then I went to Tellarknights. But I want you guys to show me the same love for this deck as you guys do with the Tellarknights. I'll be definitely putting up more Tellarknight videos when the 7 Tachyon, once I acquire it, I'll do a deck profile for you guys. Excited to show that. So that's coming. So don't forget to subscribe so you can be notified of all the feature content that's going to be featured on this channel. So thank you guys again for watching. I really appreciate every single one of you. Don't forget to like and follow me on Discord. Request for the link down in the comments below. I'll be more than happy to reply to all of your comments, guys. And yeah, have a good rest of your weekend. So Tellarknight is out.